Jaylon Johnson is not just a rising star in the Chicago Bears defense. He has emerged as the emotional core and vocal leader of the team. As the Bears undergo yet another pivotal season of transformation, Johnson's voice has never been louder nor more respected. In a recent training camp interview with Fox 32 Chicago, Johnson expressed profound excitement about the new coaching staff led by offensive coordinator Ben Johnson and defensive coordinator Dennis Allen. But it wasn't just casual praise. It was a powerful endorsement that hinted at a deeper shift in culture inside the Bears locker room. Johnson noted that the atmosphere around the team has taken on a new life, saying, "We know what high-level football looks like. Coach Johnson and Coach Allen bring that. That kind of clarity and confidence has been missing from Chicago in recent years." Johnson's tone suggested he sees this as a true turning point for the franchise. In his words, "It's going to be up to us as players to win, holding ourselves accountable versus pointing fingers." This sense of ownership is what every championship caliber team needs, and Johnson's leadership appears to be galvanizing the locker room. Gone are the days of deferring blame to poor coaching or failed schemes. Jaylon Johnson is setting a different tone, one rooted in accountability, commitment, and professionalism. "It's going to get real cleared up and cleaned up for us," he added, referencing the previous chaos under former head coach Matt Eberflus. Johnson's experience under multiple coaching regimes has matured him quickly. From the Matt Nagy era to the recent firing of Eberflus, he's been through a whirlwind of instability. And yet, instead of growing cynical, he has taken it upon himself to become the kind of leader who demands results. That kind of resolve is contagious. It inspires young players. It forces veterans to refocus. In fact, Johnson has gone beyond words. This offseason, he organized an unofficial team retreat for the defensive back unit in Las Vegas. There, the group worked on conditioning, vision drills, and building chemistry. They trained together. They bonded. They stayed in the same complex. This wasn't just another workout camp. It was a statement. This group is serious about becoming elite. Let's pause right here. Before we jump into more game-changing updates about the Bears, make sure you hit that subscribe button, tap the like button, and don't forget to ring the bell icon so you never miss out on future Bears breakdowns, training camp coverage, and exclusive insights on your favorite team. Let's build the strongest Bears community on YouTube, and now, let's dive back in. When it comes to scheme, Johnson couldn't be more thrilled about what Dennis Allen is bringing to the table. "Excited for more man-to-man," he said with a smile. "Zone coverage? Not Johnson's preference. Allen's new system is designed to let elite defenders play fast, loose, and aggressive. Dennis doesn't let us think so much. He lets us play," Johnson emphasized. This aggressive man-to-man system could be a dream come true for a physical corner like Johnson. The opportunity to consistently shadow top receivers, read quarterbacks, and jump routes could make him a breakout All-Pro candidate. He's already making bold personal goals: 7 interceptions, 3 forced fumbles. "I'm going for the All-Pro." It's not just talk either. Johnson's 2024 season was solid: 53 total tackles, 8 pass deflections, 2 interceptions, and a forced fumble. More importantly, he rarely allowed more than 50 yards per game in coverage. With this new defensive freedom, his numbers could skyrocket. There's also a healthy competition brewing in the defensive backroom. Johnson mentioned an ongoing challenge: who can force the most turnovers this year? It might sound like friendly banter, but that type of internal competition builds winning habits. Jaylon gave a shout-out to Josh Blackwell, calling him the fastest guy in the room. More than just performance metrics, the entire defensive unit seems bought in. Johnson's leadership, combined with the coaching style of Allen and the offensive strategy Ben Johnson is installing, has created a unified front. Players feel heard. Leaders feel empowered. And most importantly, expectations have been raised. Perhaps the most powerful part of Johnson's evolution as a leader came after the Bears' disappointing Thanksgiving Day loss last year. Reports surfaced of a post-game confrontation between Johnson and then head coach Matt Eberflus. When asked about it, Johnson didn't mince words. "I don't give a damn," he told the media, and while he later apologized for the language, his passion was undeniable. Johnson later elaborated, saying the frustration boiled over after 5 straight years of losing. "At some point enough is enough," he said. "This is a business. I'm used to winning. I've been losing for 5 years." He made it clear that the problem wasn't talent. It was leadership or the lack thereof. It's not a bad roster. It's little things, certain situations, a certain way of losing that really hurts. This honesty resonated throughout the Bears organization. Though Johnson humbly denied that his actions directly caused the firing of Eberflus, anyone paying attention knew the impact. Johnson called out dysfunction publicly at great personal risk, and in doing so, he became a beacon of change. Soon after, the Bears made sweeping changes. They brought in fresh coaching blood. They doubled down on keeping core veterans like Johnson with a massive contract extension. It was recognition not just of his talent, but of his leadership. Heading into 2025, Johnson is now more than a Pro Bowl corner. He's a culture setter. He's the kind of player teams are built around. And with the arrival of Ben Johnson and Dennis Allen, the system finally matches the talent. Whether or not he makes the All-Pro list in 2025 remains to be seen. But one thing is certain. Jaylon Johnson has already made the Chicago Bears a better, tougher, more unified team. And that alone is worth celebrating. As the Bears gear up for the new season, all eyes will be on this revamped defense, anchored by a man who refused to settle for mediocrity. The new era of Chicago Bears football has begun, and Jaylon Johnson is leading the charge. Jaylon Johnson's journey with the Chicago Bears has been nothing short of remarkable. From being a talented young cornerback to now serving as one of the true leaders of this team, he's proven that real change starts from within. His courage to speak out when things were going wrong, his willingness to step up and take charge during the offseason, and his drive to push not only himself but everyone around him, those are qualities every great franchise needs in its foundation. The Bears have been searching for stability, identity, and heart. With leaders like Johnson and a coaching staff now built to complement the talent on the roster, they might finally be on the path to something special. His passion is contagious, his mindset is razor sharp, and his eyes are locked on greatness. Whether he earns another Pro Bowl nod or makes the All-Pro list this year, Jaylon Johnson's impact is already being felt. He's the kind of player that changes a culture. He's the kind of man who refuses to accept losing. And in 2025, if the Bears take a major step forward, you can bet his fingerprints will be all over it. As fans, now's the time to stand behind our captain, support this evolving team, and believe in the mission. Because if Jaylon Johnson's attitude becomes the standard in Chicago, then the Bears aren't just rebuilding. They're rising. Bear down.